In Nassau County, deputies have released the fourth mugshot in an armed robbery at an internet cafe. Lance Elijah has been at UF Health recovering from a gunshot wound. He and three others, Josiah Smith, Damani Zavogo, and Ebony Hickston, were all arrested. So surveillance video captured the moments that masked gunman burst into the Trax arcade. Sheriff tells us those arcades have been popping up in Nassau after a crackdown in Duval County. There's now legislation in the works that would ban those arcades countywide in Nassau.